Hello, everyone. My name is Helen Mohonja, and I am an ETL developer. Today, my presentation is on the data warehouse I created for the United States Department of Transportation's Pipeline and Hazardous Materials Safety Administration for their data on oil pipeline accidents between 2010 and 2017. So I'll be using the abbreviation PHMSA for the organization. I found this data that the PHMSA posted on Kaggle. So the oil industry has a goal of improving pipeline safety and reduce the number of accidents which have been happening in the recent years, which brings us to our problem statement. In the United States, there have been numerous pipeline accidents in the past years, and according to PHMSA, there have been 2,795 accidents between 2010 and 2017. This has resulted to 137 fatalities and 709 injuries. In addition to that, there has been a total emergency cost of 735 million United States dollars that have been channeled to these accidents. So for this reason, I came up with a solution for PHMSA. I created a fully functioning data warehouse that has a staging layer, an ODS layer, and also the data warehouse layer. So the staging layer extracts data from their databases, and the ODS layer is used to track the trends in the oil pipeline accidents across the years. Why is this data warehouse critical? This data warehouse will put the PHMSA in the know about of what are the actual causes of these accidents and also clearly show the extent of the damages. So I was able to derive these three key performance indicators, which is normally abbreviated as KPIs, from the data. The first one being volume of oil spilled year over year. The second one is the property damage costs year over year. And the third one is the emergency response cost year over year. As you look at these KPIs, you notice that 2 out of 3 of these KPIs are cost-based. They're based on the costs. So what does this mean? This means that there's a big chunk of funds that's being channeled into trying to save what has already gone wrong rather than actually improving on some sectors of the oil industry. So this is the first layer of the data warehouse, which is the staging layer. As you can see, we had a JSON file that we used as our source, and we were able to use the script task to load the staging layer. Next, we have the ODS layer, which had all the transformations happening in here, and the ODS layer holds the data that is used for the end of month reporting. For the data warehouse layer, this one holds all the historical data that is to be used for analysis, reporting, and also trend forecasting. This is the data model that I was able to come up with. We have two fact financial tables, that is the financial costs table and the oil loss evaluation table. We also have 6 dimension tables. One of the positive insights that I was able to draw from the data is that there was a 33% decrease in the net loss of oil in barrels that is across the United States between 2015 and 2016. And as you can see, this is towards the end of the period that we're studying, meaning that was a really great improvement. One of the negative insights that I was able to draw is the irregular year-over-year property damage cost. That is happening also across the United States and across the period of study, which is 2010 to 2017. So this made it difficult in making future predictions and plans for the PHMSA. However, despite all that, I was able to come up with a few suggestions for the PHMSA. Number one, according to the data, the highest number of oil accidents, which is 1,792 accidents, are due to corroded pipelines. Therefore, I recommend the conduction of regular safety inspections and maintenance of oil rigs, pipelines, and storage facilities to ensure they are in good condition and identify potential hazards before they cause accidents. The second suggestion that I have for PHMSA is for them to train their employees. That way, this will lower the accidents probably by 50% because they will have tips on how to effectively approach emergencies and put in place guidelines for reporting and investigating accidents. Number three suggestion that I had for PHMSA is that since the data shows that property damage costs are unpredictable or rather irregular, this could lead to unpreparedness. And therefore, I suggest that PHMSA develops and invests in new technologies and methods to improve oil spill prevention and response, such as leak detection systems and improved equipment for containing and cleaning up spills. Last but not least, the data between 2010 to 2017 also shows that oil accidents are not predictable. So we don't know when this is going to get better. Therefore, there's a rise and fall in the numbers, and I suggest that we consider diversifying energy sources. Thank you so much, and if you have any question, I welcome them.